The owners wouldn't approve, I'm afraid.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah.
Are the owners here? So it's actually...
No, they're not.
It's a statement of fact. I'm aware of what drones can pick up.
Okay.
So no disrespect to yourself. I'm just asking you to respect the privacy of the castle.
I absolutely will. Hey folks, we're here today at Beaufort Castle, which is a privately owned castle near Bewley, about 10-15 miles outside Inverness. It's caught my attention because it seems to be very closed off. Notice there's a sign, private property, no public access, please respect our privacy. Okay, but it's a castle. There's a clear curtilage. Sorry to the guy that mentioned I use the word curtilage too much, but it's the legal word, so I've got to use it. Yeah, it's a castle. This bit here is not a private garden. The castle over there has got a massive wall around it. That's the curtilage. We've come in round the back entrance to the estate. Most people encountering this estate will find a very long, quite high wall. We're talking, maybe a couple of miles of wall that just leads over into forest land. Huge security gates, no entry, private road, all this sort of thing. But when I've come round to this entrance near the back, it doesn't really scream go away, It's like there's a locked gate, or a closed gate. I didn't check it, so I don't know if it was locked, but a closed gate saying no vehicles or no unauthorised vehicles. But there's, a clearly defined footpath going around the outside of the gate. So I don't really see any problem with walking down here. Legally there's no problem with walking down here. Let's just have a little mooch around and see what we can find. I've been a bit rambling on this intro, haven't I? I usually have some expectation of what a place is going to be like, and I can talk about that when I arrive. Or I have a particular goal with coming to somewhere, but with this place, I'm just interested to see what happens. We're going on the adventure together, you know as much as I do. Private property, no public access, please respect our privacy. Okay. I do need to find an estate office, if there is one. It looks like there could be an office up there. That would be classed as within the curtilage, so we'll not go in there. I've got very self-conscious now about using the word curtilage after someone commented on me overusing it, which it does obviously get used a lot in these videos. And it is a particularly grating word. I came here expecting a very, very long walk-in. It looked like the walk-in was going to be even longer than the one at Skibo, well over a kilometre. But I ended up being able to drive along a road. Like the entrance had an open gate, cattle grid, no signs to mark that it was a private road or anything, so I was quite comfortable driving in that way. And then once I got up to a point where there was a closed gate saying no unauthorised vehicles, I just left my car near there and walked and literally started doing my intro, realised I was nearly at the castle. So walked back a bit and then started doing the intro again as I walked around the corner, because I wanted the castle to kind of appear while I was doing the intro. It's quite some building, isn't it? Hang on, I'll push my webcam through here. Body cam through here. We will, of course, get a much better view, or much better pictures with the drone. I'm going to have a walk along here. I suppose it's quite handy when these places have like actual fortification walls, because it makes it quite clear where their intended curtilage is. Oh, actually, this bit up here. Now this is an interesting situation, because if you look over there, there's the castle, there's the outer wall, or the perimeter wall. Clear indication that that is where the curtilage would extend to. But over there, if you can see it past that tree, there's a tennis court. So it calls into question whether everything from the castle out to the tennis court would be classed as the curtilage. I'm going to go with yes. I think it would. If I lived here, I'd class that as the curtilage. So I'm not going to play dumb and say it isn't part of the curtilage just because it suits what I'm doing today. We're actually going to play this fairly. I'm talking this whole time like these people are going to be resistant to me taking any pictures or flying the drone. They might be absolute darlings that are going to welcome people here to enjoy their beautiful estate. Although it is worth mentioning that the place I'm at now is indicated as private, which it isn't. They don't have any right to restrict people's access to walk along here, which is so weird and so stupid. But while we're making these videos about the right to roam, we will use the right to roam to its full capacity. Gosh, that was loud. We always try and push things a bit, don't we? Let's see if we can actually approach the castle. Now, this gate here is cable tied and padlocked. There's like a children's play area over there, climbing frame sort of thing, a slide. So just something I'll keep in mind. There could be children around and people can be a bit sensitive about any filming when there's children around. So tend to just avoid that particular debate because I can't be bothered with it. I must say I'm quite taken aback by this building. Yeah, it's very, like, comparing this even to somewhere like Skibo. Now Skibo has a reputation for being a big, impressive building. But this, to my mind, is more impressive. Maybe it's like a psychological thing because it's so locked down. It feels like I'm trying to invade a castle. Such a pain having to wear gloves while flying. just got all the shots that I can do from around the front of the castle. I'd really like to go and get some around the back as well. But I'm not comfortable that that is somewhere that you would have the right to access. So I'm going to go and try it again to see if there's anyone there so I can ask, because I suspect this place is just going to say, yeah, no worries, just go around and fill your boots, mate. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry to frighten you.
Yeah.
I knocked here a few minutes ago on the door, there was no answer, but I noticed it was open. I've just been doing some drone video of the castle. I was wondering if it's okay to go around the back of the castle to fly from there. I've been out on the public area, but I would consider the back of the castle is really private property.
Or around over the castle and that. Just for the people that's in it, you know.
All right. Oh, I've been flying over the castle and sort of flying around it and like over the garden area and everything. But would it be okay for me to walk round to the back, like the area sort of behind this building we're in now, not the back of the actual castle, and fly from there?
You mean to go at the back of it? It's not really. I tell you what, there's a track runs down the back.
Is there? Oh, right. Oh, I didn't notice that.
On the side of the river.
Oh, right. No, I'd need to be like
closer
up here so I can see the drone while it's in the air.
What are you looking to film?
I'm just making a little video of the castle, just getting lots of different shots, then editing them together.
The owners wouldn't approve, I'm afraid.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah.
Are the owners here? So I could actually...
No, they're not.
They're not, okay. Right, okay. So definitely not allowed, just like round the back of this building. Not right round to the back of the castle.
Let's see where you...
Yeah, no worries. It was just round here I was meaning, just on this grass round here. Maybe sort of take the drone off from here and then walk onto the grass here so that I can keep my eye on it.
They wouldn't be happy because there's not meant to be photographs taken of it.
Oh, right. Oh, I mean, it's a beautiful big castle. I think everyone around here would take pictures of it, wouldn't they, if they were out for a walk?
Well, they're not meant to, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay, right. Well, I've got most of the best shots from the front. It's just I noticed when I was flying over the top of it, the back looked really nice as well.
Yeah.
But when I'm standing at the front, I can't bring the drone down at the back because I won't be able to see it.
You see the river there?
Yeah.
You can't fly up from there?
No, that would be too far. The trees would obstruct the view as well.
Well, the trees are cleared in there. They'll show you. They've done some tree clearing.
So is this a completely private estate? Do they don't ever open it to the public or anything?
No, it's not open to the public.
All right, okay.
It was Lord Lovett's, but he sold it in 1994.
Right, okay. It's just, I noticed when I looked it up on Google Maps, it said currently closed. So I thought, oh, maybe they open at different times of the year.
No, it's never been open to the public, even when Lovett's had it.
Oh, right, okay.
But if we go a bit further around, you'll see there's a strip of trees out all the way up. There's a track goes along the riverfront.
Right. It's a very impressive building, isn't it?
It is, yeah, 1880s.
All right. It's quite something. Yeah, I've been doing drone videos of a lot of castles recently, and I would say this is the one that has really sort of struck me as it's quite daunting almost.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe because it's a darker colour as well. Because a lot of the
it's also, remember, it's there's no sun, is there? I'm on the hill up there, and a lot of the time you can't even see the place. It just fits into the background, but if the sun's out, it shows up plain as day.
Right. Okay.
So there's your.
Oh, I see.
I'm only saying that because they don't like any form of photography inside or outside of the castle.
Right.
But could you go up there?
I mean, yeah, if I was standing down there, I could sort of fly the drone, but I would be limited to such a straight line. Yeah. Whereas I wouldn't be able to like take the drone like around in an arc to get a nice sort of panning shot or trucking shot.
What do you do? Do you sell it on? Do you?
Oh no. I just
for your own interest.
Yeah, just put them on YouTube, and people can see all the interesting places we've got around the Highlands.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Oh well. I mean, if they don't like people taking pictures, I agree with you. They probably would not want you to let me come onto here. so I'll not do it. Right.
Sorry about that. It's just the way the owners.
No, it's absolutely fine.
What they want. So.
Yeah, it's.
The housekeeper just sent me out. Yeah, so you knocked on the door. The housekeeper sent me out.
Oh right, I see.
Mention it to you that they don't like photography.
Rightio. Okay. Yeah, when I saw there was like quite a nice looking Range Rover or something parked outside the front, I thought maybe the owners were at home. Might be an opportunity to ask them. You never know, they might.
That Discovery's based here.
Ah, right, okay. Who is it that owns it now?
Anne Gloag.
Who's that?
She had Stagecoach. Anne Gloag.
Oh, I have heard of her. Strangely enough, I've got some pictures to do at Stagecoach soon as well.
Have you?
But completely unconnected.
Yeah, they sold it a couple of years back now.
Right, okay. Yeah, I do remember. There was a story about that lady in the news a few years ago, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's been a lot of stories, yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall what it was though. All right. Are you the boss by any chance? You're not, okay. I just wondered if it was okay to fly my drone. I've been getting some nice drone shots out the front of the castle. I was wanting to try and fly around the back as well, but I need to sort of come around onto the ground out there if that's okay.
I think I know the answer.
Okay.
But what I'll do is I'll go and ask. Okay, just hold on a wee minute.
Okay, cheers. Hello, puss. Hello. Oh, do you want to see my drone? Don't bite it, will you? Do not bite the drone. The drone will bite back.
Hi.
I hear a voice. Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm just a random that's turned up to do some drone pictures of the castle.
Why?
Pardon?
Why?
Bye.
Why?
Oh, why? I just go around the Highlands making nice little videos of interesting buildings.
Yeah, so does my son. He's the Scottish adventurer.
All right, okay.
So you're quite. My son never comes close to a building. You're quite close to the building. You were just over there.
I was just outside the front of the gates, and what I'd been asking the chap is if I could take off from round the side of this building so I can fly the drone around the back of the castle, because you need to be able to see the drone at all times.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As I said, two of my sons have got drones.
Right, okay.
The only thing with this one is this is a private residence. And
Yes.
They're actually in residence with their grandchildren and all the rest of it.
Oh,
So,
okay. Right.
Given that, we don't really particularly like, further over, not a problem, but not too close to the building.
Right, I need to be fairly close, or else
But then that sets a precedent, for why do you have to be so close?
that's the way you get the nice shots. I don't mean crazy close, like 10 metres. I mean 100 metres, that sort of distance.
I think if you stayed further back, further over,
Right.
I just don't see it, because given that I know how drones work and such like, my son gets really excellent pictures,
Right.
and he never invades into people's privacy.
Right. Oh no, I certainly wouldn't.
You're coming a wee bit too close, I would say.
All right. I don't think I've been too close with any of the flights I've done so far. But yeah, it's mainly just to ask if I could get a few extra shots around the back. So all the ones out the front I've done. They're finished, so I won't be up there
You can
again.
actually take them to across the other side of the river. That's where my son goes for taking pictures of the back of the castle.
Oh, that'd be too far for me. I won't be able to see the drone properly from there. You've got to be able to actually see the drone.
Quite surprised at that.
I suppose different people have better eyesight, or they may be willing to fly it without such good visibility of it. But I like to make sure can really see it properly.
I would prefer it because there isn't that much distance on the grass to actually to be able to take and also keep privacy for the castle.
And the drone would be over the trees.
Sorry?
The drone would be over the
It's very difficult
trees.
to do that because you give the whole area. You're able to get the whole area with your drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You say the owners are in? Because the other gentleman had said that there wasn't anyone there at the moment.
The grandchildren are here as well, which is worth the point. We don't usually, given the circumstances, we usually keep everything quite private.
Okay.
You're putting me on the spot here, so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Would it be okay for me to ask the owners if I could do it? No. They wouldn't even engage with someone?
there's just no necessity. I mean, that's what I'm, that's my job, just to make sure everything is kept just a different okay for them. Yeah.
Okay. Rightio.
I just, given I know about drones,
Yeah.
My sons use them, and given I know that what you can pick up on a drone, and given this is a private residence, I would prefer it. I can't stop you, I know that, but I would prefer it if you stayed a wee bit away.
Okie dokie, right. What I'll do then, I'll go around to like near where the tennis court is, not right round to the tennis court, and I'll see if I can sort of fly it round over the trees at the back from there, see if I can get the view.
Where is this going to end up?
Probably on YouTube, maybe on...
Who are you, what's your name, what's it under?
You'd probably find it easier by searching for the name of the building. Rather than me.
You'll be posting it as your names?
No, I publish anonymously. Semi-anonymously.
Right.
I just do. Some of the places I go can be very, very aggressive about drones, and it's just better not to. Like, even today, everyone's been absolutely fine, but I still choose not to give my name or my channel details or anything, because I've turned up to places before. People have been very nice. Yeah. I've got on with flying the drone, and then the police have arrived. So. You get very, very strange reactions when you fly drones.
Well, as I said, my sons, and one of them, he goes many places with it, and he's never had a problem with it, to be honest. Yeah.
Right, okay.
He posts under his own name, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, right. I'll go and see what I can get. Would round where I'm thinking of the rules under the Land Reform Act. Round near the tennis court, would that be considered part of the curtilage of the castle?
I think it would be, because anything that's cared for and looked after, yeah.
I don't think it's quite that. I don't think that rule's quite right. I think it's
but it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right.
We've had our discussion.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
But my thing is, privacy is the most important part of this, where young children are concerned.
Absolutely, yeah. I won't be anywhere near windows or looking through windows or anything.
The thing is, with a drone, you get very great detail, as you and I both know.
I won't be able to see through windows.
You can, yeah.
I'll put it this way. Hypothetically, if I did get a shot where you can see through a window, I won't include it in the video. So there will be absolutely no privacy issues, I assure you of that.
This is not hypothetical, this is a statement of fact. I'm aware of what drones can pick up.
Okay.
So no disrespect to yourself. I'm just asking you to respect the privacy of the castle.
I absolutely will. Always do.
Very nice meeting you.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheerio. That's a shame that the owners are at home, but they're not willing to engage with the great unwashed public. Yeah, it's wrong what that lady said about the curtilage is anywhere that's, what was the phrase? Anywhere that's cared for or tended to or something like that. Yeah, I mean, this whole place has the grass cut. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's all part of the curtilage. The curtilage of this place is clearly up to the perimeter wall. How many times have I said curtilage this video? I nearly said this episode then, like I'm making a TV show or something. This area fine, other side of these trees not fine. That's my take on it, right or wrong. Can't see around the back from here. Don't need to do it. So I'm guessing the video that I'll have put together from this place is probably quite short. Did I even get an end shot? Yeah, I did. The lift-off shot can be the end one. What that lady said about, drones can pick up a lot of detail. I mean, for all I know, her sons are flying the heavies and they've got proper telephoto lenses on them. Okay, folks, I think that concludes our visit to Beaufort Castle. Quite a trouble-free experience. I mean, totally trouble-free. Yeah, they did have signs saying that the public aren't allowed to walk around here, where I would say you clearly are allowed to walk. And when I've walked around here, they haven't objected at all. The lady saying I was flying too close. I mean, that's a subjective thing. I think I wasn't flying too close. She thinks I was flying too close. We can both be right. Invasion of privacy? Nah, no way. I've never invaded anyone's privacy. Never would. If I was flying close enough to a building to actually invade the privacy of someone in the building, then it's going to be a rubbish shot. So what would be the point of doing it? It's kind of like when you photograph some incidents where the police are involved and they'll be like, right, well, you know, don't photograph a dead body or something like that. It's like, well, why on earth would I? Who's going to print that? You know, there's not a newspaper in the country that's going to intentionally print a body picture. So what working photographer is actually going to take the picture? It would be completely pointless. So interesting that the castle is owned by the lady that used to own the Stagecoach bus company, because that's where I'm going next. That's a very different reason for visiting there. I will save that little story for you at the beginning of the Stagecoach video. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Cheerio.